Hello, and we are here with some Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I'm going to be playing the Steam version. I do have the original PS2 version, but I do want to do the Zodiac Age just because. Um, so it has been a very long time since I've played this game last. Like, I'm wanting to say the last time I played this game was well, whenever they released the Steam version of this game was the last time I played this. But both this version and the original version on the PS2, the furthest I ever got was to Mount Baromises. And that's just because I don't know, I started doing so much of the extra stuff that I kind of lost interest, I guess. So, again, one of the things I've been really liking about playing these games, uh, utilizing YouTube as my medium, is that it's kind of keeping me honest, keeping me going, um, and I can kind of keep track of where I'm at with things a lot better. So, we're going to be starting a new game. I've already gone through and readjusted some of the settings. So, like, we're going to be using the reorchestrated music, language English, all that. Um, I do have subtitles on. We're not going to be doing the new game minus. It's been so long since I played this game that basically playing level 1 the entire time is not going to do me any good. And I'm not really interested in getting the boost from New Game Plus either. We're just going to play a normal, regular game here. So if you like what you see, again, if you'd like to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, that would be great. And let's get going with this. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet for the jobs just yet, whether I want to kind of, go with the typical, Vaughn is a thief, Penelo's a white mage, Ash is a black mage type thing, or if I want to kind of play it up a little bit. So let's let this play out.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
No. My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Forgotten how gorgeous this game looks. You know, yes, even though this is an HD upscaled version, like, still, this is really, you know, beautiful looking for what was a PlayStation 2 game. I mean, so much of their bodies exposed through that armor seems like a huge design flaw for that armor.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands! Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
Now the shit has hit the fan.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over!
For my father.
For my father! Lord Rasler!
By the way, how much of this game am I going to do, like all the extras? Am I going to find the Zodiac weapons? Am I going to, you know, do the Yzmat?
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all.
I
There
really
you shall
don't
find
know.
peace.
Probably not.
Pharaoh.
Sorry, I'm not trying to talk over the dialogue here. Am I going to do a lot of those extra things? Probably not. We'll kind of see as I get going with things, but again, it's all that stuff that usually gets me to fall off where I'm at with things.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
There's so much lore in this game. At least it's...
Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
Vossler reminds me of Count Olaf from
Think you can
Series of
fight?
Unfortunate Events.
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Vossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
You must be always mindful of your surroundings. Use R to look around. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. Eee. Use L to move Rex. Walk around with L. Use Spanish situation. Good walk, yes. Come stand before me. Do you see the marker above my head? It's a talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press B. Try talking to your friend by the gate. So anyway, what I was saying, this game has a ton of lore. At least it's presented to you throughout the game. Versus one of my issues with Final Fantasy XIII, which is extremely lore heavy as well. is a lot of the lore, unless you go reading through, I think it's what they're called, battle logs, you miss all the lore, but the lore is completely optional, so knowing what the hell's going on is almost impossible if you don't read the lore. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanaster. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. On to the fortress through this gate. We must go. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, a switch, an item, or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change. Then press B. So we can use the log to kind of see what he said beforehand. Now try opening the gate. It is time. We will drive back any Imperial standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch rearward. You can open the party menu by pressing Y. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. The red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. You see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use R to look around. When you found them, press B to open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and targeted a foe, close your distance using L. You'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press B and select items from the battle menu, then use a potion. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous action. There is no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me.
Captain?
Pushing it up. Need to back up.
Receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought. My thanks, Antlion. Tomberry disengaging.
Some nice little pleasantries there. I know one of the things that people have issues with in this game is the gambits. The idea, then that argument is that, basically, you're not playing the game is kind of playing itself, and kind of not really. I mean, you're still somewhat inputting the actions, You know, you're just saying that, you know, hey, if my health is above this, I'm going to do this. If it's, you know, below this, this is what needs to happen. The same thing you'd be manually doing. It's kind of like more, I guess, more like almost like a computer programming type of approach to it. There's no simple way through the fortress. The minimap at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your location, press the back button. This will bring up the map of the fortress before you set out. If you find yourself lost, press the left stick will allow you to view the location map as you move, navigate your way as you see fit. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it plays itself. And one of the first times I played Final Fantasy XII, I did feel that way.
Where are you?
What if Captain Ivalice has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vosla's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I played this game back on the PlayStation 2, I was one of the ones who was in the camp of it played itself. Several intermediate soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there's no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it is necessary to escape. RT allows you to abandon the fight and run away. Though, having replayed it later, you know, again, I understand why people feel that way. But as I stated, I don't agree that is the case. I don't think that makes it play itself. So it's just a different, unique play style. You know, this was something new and different for the series at this point in time. You know, I think back to when Final Fantasy X first released, and you know the way that the battles were done. You know, that was something different and unique. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching the save crystal and pressing B. Touching one of these will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss the opportunity. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Tell me, must reach His Majesty before it's too late. So you can see, I mean, I'd put about 30 some odd hours into this game. Shame to see those all go. But I couldn't even tell you what I should be doing at that point in time. I knew we left Mount Burromises, but like we just left. I can't remember where I should be going at that point. And yeah, I could look it up, but that's not the point.
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
thought there was more treasure here. And yes, I know we are stupid early in the game. Be worrying about that kind of stuff.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain, traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Without terms. Rats.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house. Ha! Right. Ha! Right. Ha!
Just like that.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The royal city of Rabanastre.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
You forgot move, bitch.
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
Now putting Vaughn in his place.
You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure where to go to next. Old maps been added to the party menu. We have cash, 150, that's it. Miguelo.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? Bah. I can't leave my shop and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Will I? Alright, so we're going to the Sandsea, which is just up here. Alright, let's see what we got here.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
The rogue tomato.
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I petitioned to have hunted. You want to hear about the details? Ah, I got it. Alright, but I'm expecting you to take care of that rogue tomato for me. Oh, and I'll give you something to help you keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts. Marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magic, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for the armlet. Tomage, how can I equip this great treasure you bestow upon me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. The east gate's the one you'll want to head to. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue tomato. The hunt begins. Try equipping the Orike armlet. Use the license command in the party menu to obtain accessories 1 license. Then use the equipment command to equip it. Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. No. Alright. So, you can choose a license board. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with certain unique abilities. Once you can enter the clan hall, you can change boards there. Alright, so we're going to have Vaughn as we got a red battle mage, or well, I guess this is what makes actually the most sense. If I'm gonna have him be a thief. Yeah. Because not the Bushi, definitely not Foe Breaker. So yeah, the Shikari. Right? Yes. Shikari. Alright, so now we can equip the accessory. And we're good to go. So I'm going to head towards the east gate, which is over there. Come down, show him our writ of passage.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
Vaughn, better just shut up. Don't need to be smug.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right, gates are closed after this.
Alright, let's go ahead and use the save crystal. Alright, we're going to do a slight pause in the video as need to let the dog out before he makes a mess in here. Oh, we get the rogue tomato in the ester sand. So one of the other things that's usually equated with the battle system is a lot of people say that it's, you know, very MMO RPG-ish. And again, do I see where they're coming from on that? Slightly, just in the sense that, you know, it's not, you know, random battles, I guess. And, you know, you see all the monsters out and about just like you would in, like, Final Fantasy XI or, which was, you know, at the time, or 14, or, you know, World of Warcraft. But, you know, one of the things that is definitely missing, I guess, from that argument is when you think about those, you know, all your skills and your skills and hotkeys are all lined up and whatnot. This still very much has the, you know, selecting each action from via menu, just like you would in the active time battle Final Fantasy games. If they had changed this so, you know, instead of seeing, you know, this wolf right here, as soon as I hit right here, you know, that's when the wolf would pop up, you know, and the gameplay switched to what we're seeing right here. You know, would people then say that it's MMORPG-ish? The only thing it really got rid of was just the idea of random battles. Yes, I know the rogue tomato's up there. We're just going to get a couple levels real quick. One of the other things that this game did was if you kill the same type of enemy, and see that I'm kind of getting a chain count. If you kill the same type of enemy over and over, you get better rewards. Eventually you get a higher chain counts, and you get better item drops. Or more, at least maybe even more consistent item drops. So I'm going to go kill these wolves real quick. We're going to watch out for the dinosaur, because he is no bueno. If I don't remember if the dinosaur can auto-target us. Only because when you look at his... What am I attacking? Another cactus up there. Yes. And again, the reason I say that is because if you look at how his name appears, or how his health bar appears compared to the rest, everybody else's has appeared red. There's our chain level leveling up. You can see the item looks different. We got a wolf pelt. If we get close to aggro these guys, yes we can. Perfect. Sometimes these will even heal you. There's an example of that. Now, if you go 2 screens away, get down here real quick. If you were to go 2 screens away, I think it is, and then pop back in, everything respawns. So this is how you basically build up your chain level. Yeah, because like cactus have those green bars, they're not auto-attacking us. These chests are not always in the same spots. There are a few that are. But they will, I think they respawn too. If we go down here, this takes us to a new area, which I'm not as worried about at this moment. Right? Yeah. I'm not worried about heading there at this point in time. I do still want to try to avoid Mr. Dinosaur, just in case out of nowhere he decides to aggro us. Three. If there are no more wolves in the area, I think we'll go ahead and take care of the rogue tomato. There's a really good spot to do this kind of leveling once we meet Larsa. You just sit there and build up your chain level over and over and over. I'm not looking to just power level here. I'm just trying to get some stuff so we can get some money going here. We can sell these windstones and all that. A 3-hit combo. Look at that. There's the rogue tomato up there. Any more wolves in the immediate area? Yeah, there's one. We will heal ourselves before dealing with the rogue tomato. Just checking all the little nooks and crannies. Make sure we didn't miss any of the goodies. Alright, this will be the last wolf we take on. I got us to a 20 chain. Let's heal up and we'll go take care of the rogue tomato. If I want to do this kind of stuff, I can do it off camera. Now, if we run into a wolf, that'll be different. I'm not going out of my way to chase after any at this point. Alright, here is the rogue tomato. Let's get him. You know what? Let's take the wolf real quick.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't lost our chain count yet. Flame breath.
Yeah.
Vanquished.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Now, did that destroy our chain count? I know there were some wolves over here. I don't know if I can try to aggro them or not. Yeah, you can see the T-Rex will eat them. Oh, there's a wolf right there. Oh, no, T-Rex is gonna eat him too. Alright, let's just go. And we could pop up to our license board here. 31 license points. Light armor 1, grab light armor 2. Oh, how do I do light armor 2 and daggers? Now, money is always a real issue in this game. Let's hold on to the license points right now. How much money do we have? 367 gold. Let's get a few more license points. Let's get up to 35.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't get rid of our chain count. Three. Let's get rid of this wolf. These two wolves should get us there.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright. There should be our 35, or should be at 36 now. Yep. Let's go. We will eventually get a second license board. I just can't remember when that happens. You need like 100 license points to be able to unlock it. I remember that much. Let's hit hit this to heal up and save. Hey, what's up? Ah, Vaughn, I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Penelo about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying, so the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh. That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right?
Sorry for the quick pause here. All right. Come on, unpause. There we go.
Yes, different style means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through them, and closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
I can't remember if Vane is actually playing the people or he is being serious about the things he says.
Is Rabanasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? You're all like this at first.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about him like that?
Fawn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did have
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Very much in that position of all the things you would do until you're put in the position and then you can't do them.
Fawn.
Talking's a lot easier than
You haven't
action.
heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship.
Don't give him ideas.
Maybe, but not through Miguelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanaster. Okay, let's bring up our map. So we can go... I don't think we have access to Gambits yet. We don't. So even if I were to visit the Gambit shop... or is this the Technique shop up here? Can't remember what these symbols are. Gambits, okay. You know, even if I were to visit the Gambit shop, I don't think we can actually do anything with the Gambits yet. Yeah, sorry, she'll get in the shop in order to be a while yet. So, yeah, we can't do that. What about... They sell the daggers for Dagger 2? So, a Mage Masher or Assassin's Dagger? Let's go find out. Because those would be beneficial. I mean, armor would be too. But I'd prefer a better weapon at this point. Okay. No, these are all just License 1 stuff. I'm assuming the armor is the same way. I could sell my windstones though. Let's do that in the armor shop. Alright, so... Oh, he does have light armor 2 stuff. Okay, let's sell the cactus fruit, the wolf pelts, all the windstones, 420, nice, and the earthstone. And as you sell stuff, you get stuff in the bazaar. So we can get a potion pack and an unassuming surcoat. That got us the chrome leathers, so that's one less thing we have to buy. Sweet. We will go ahead and buy the headgear as well. Added a set of headgear to inventory. So now, we go to our licenses, and we're going to unlock level 2. So now we can equip them. Alright, let's go find... save point. I can't remember if we can save with the orange ones or not. Oops, wrong way. Because that takes us right by one that goes down to Lowtown. Yes, it does. And they also allow us to teleport. Alright, we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. Next episode, we're going to go visit Old Dallin and Lowtown, and we'll check out some other things and whatnot. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, again, if you'd like to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be great. And until then, we'll see you next time.